Going on to you, Libra. So you have the Six of Wands, then you have the Page of Swords, the what am I doing? The Strength, the numbers at the top. But anyway, this deck is really crazy. So you have the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords. This deck is absolutely crazy. The Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, then you have the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. Like, this deck is crazy because some of these cards, as you see with this, has no name on it. So you got to look at the number at the top, right? The cards look crazy, right? And then some of them do have the names at the bottom, but then they still look crazy. So also, before I begin, I just want to say to everybody that I'm going to start uploading from Mondays through Fridays. I'm going to upload 3 videos a day, right, from Mondays through Fridays. On Saturday and Sunday, those 2 days, I'm not going to upload anything, right, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., okay, Monday through Friday. So everybody knows now my upload schedule, right, ETST, because I live in New York City, so Eastern time. So you now know when it is that I'm uploading. You know, I'm not just uploading random time. So I got to get myself into this habit. So for you Libras, the Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Strength, okay, it represents how a lot of you Libras, have been kind of successful when it comes to dating. When someone gives you a problem, I just see that a lot of you Scorpio, sorry about that, I just did the Scorpio reading, sorry. A lot of you Libras tell them, right, you may give them a warning, hey, listen, chill out. I'm trying to take it easy on you. Don't act like this. And if they still continue to move like that, then you may feel, right, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, you may feel like you may not necessarily have anywhere to go. That's when the person already lost you. So you'll leave them, right? Because the Ten of Swords represents a lot of you Libras have been through too much for you to go through the same type of stuff that you've been through in past relationships. And the Six of Pentacles represents, you know, you're about yourself at this time, in a sense that, you know, you have to see, this is the thing. Everyone has to learn a healthy form of selfishness, right? We are all selfish in our own way, but we have to learn to become a healthy form of selfishness. You should be selfish, but not selfish to the point of being crazy. You know, the problem where a lot of people go, this is why I say that a lot of people are soft and sensitive. You know that a lot of people are soft and sensitive, Libra, when you have people who take it to the extreme, right? They become too selfish, right? To the point where their selfishness is crazy. Their selfishness doesn't even make any sense. Like, I was watching an episode of Teen Titans, and Teen Titans, basically, Robin was trying to tell Red X that essentially, if you don't return the diamond, something bad is going to happen, right? The town is going to go kaboom, if you know what I mean, right? Not the town. I think it was the tower is going to go kaboom or something like this, right? And you know, and people are going to be making the transition, and this person that plays the Red X didn't want to give it up. And it's like, what is it about you not understanding that if you don't return it, if you don't learn to get over your selfishness, we all gonna make the transition? Don't you understand about that, including you? So a lot of you Libras understand that it's time for you to start to be a little bit selfish and to not necessarily compromise, in the sense that you have your standards. See, a lot of times people want a lot of other people to compromise on their standards. So you're supposed to compromise on your preferences, not your standards. Your standards are supposed to remain the same and strong. Your preferences are supposed to be compromised on, right? So a lot of you Libras are still trying to figure out what exactly is your standard, right? And the Six of Pentacles, while at the same time still getting money and prospering. And the Ace of Cups is about how it is that a lot of you Libras, right, you've been doing so much self-sacrificing, you don't even know what it is to have standards in the first place. Some of you, not saying all. You don't even necessarily know what it feels like to have standards. You're just sitting up there thinking about how you're in a particular situation of well, should this happen? Should that happen? And the answer to that is, the real answer to that is, if you're looking to figure out if you should have standards or what standards you should have, that's for you to figure out on your own, right? The Queen of Cups and the Chariot represents how, because again, you do want to date, but it has to, the person can't be dysfunctional to you. But this is something a lot of you Libras are going to have to learn. There are going to be people who are still going to try their hand anyway, because they think that they're special and they think that they're different. And they think that they're this mastermind. But what a lot of you Libras got to understand is, but don't allow that to really deter you. You just keep getting yourselves back on out there. Don't get yourselves back up on out there so much to the point where it gets you upset. But just get yourselves back up on out there whenever it is that you feel like you want to do that and enjoy your life. Because not only, you know what I mean, there's definitely somebody out there for you. And I'm not just saying that as a cliche. I'm saying that as a means of, there's people out here who really are built for you. It just depends on how much it is that you're willing, how much effort are you actually willing to put in. So let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. The Lovers, right. Four of Pentacles, the Strength, the Seven of Swords, right. Love yourself, but don't go overboard. Don't get to a point where it's so selfish you can't see past your selfishness and you become blinded by it. But the Four of Pentacles, as long as it's a healthy form of selfishness, right, then be selfish in that sense. Be selfish as long as it's healthy. I'm selfish as long as my selfishness is healthy. A lot of people want me to denigrate myself, downgrade myself, put myself in a particular situation. Forget about all of that nonsense. I have a certain standard. And the thing is that the Strength and the Seven of Swords, you should too. So we're all doing it. I'm just saying that not because I'm throwing myself up in there per se, but I'm saying it because we're all doing it. It's not just you. The Strength and the Seven of Swords represents, but you were the ones that was last invited to the party. You didn't know that that's what it is that you should have been doing the whole time. So let's clarify the Chariot. You have the Three of Swords, Star, Knight of Cups, and then you have the Ten of Wands. So again, whenever it is that you're meeting new people, you got to vet them. And this is why I tell y'all that it takes y'all so long. A lot of people talking about they want to be married within the next 3 years. But the Chariot, the thing about it is that the Chariot could represent power struggles between you and a significant other. It could also represent how you need to vet them. You need to question them to find out if they actually really are who they appear to be, right? Decent, right? Your type, basically. The Three of Swords and the Star represents how, and the only way that you're going to know that is if you vet them. You got to figure them out. You got to really ask them questions. You got to follow through to see if they're really going to be decent or if they're going to be your type, right? So the thing is that the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Wands, if they're not, then it means that you should just leave them alone. So there's definitely an importance here, even in the cards, for Libras need to vet these people, right? Part of the problem that you may have had in the past is you may not have vetted them, You may not have vetted them. And then you bring in the same, gobbledygook to separate new relationships, and you're still not vetting these people, right? And what I mean when I say vet them is it takes time. That's why I tell y'all 5 to 10 years, around 5 to 10 years, because you need to vet these people, right? You need to get over that cloudiness of being in a honeymoon phase when you first get into a relationship, and all of the fun, right? All of the attractions to see, if you know what I mean. All of that fun, right? When the person shows you right? A different side to them when y'all get into a disagreement with one another. You've gotta see that person. Can this person be in a healthy relationship with you and actually work it out, talk it out with you? If they can't, that's a dub. You know, if it becomes this power struggle, that's a dub. Can they? Okay, these are the type of people that you may want to keep around. That's a plus. That's a win, right? That's a win. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. We're at 9,043. What? Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.